Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. And of course, here's the meme of the day brought to you by 5mind.com. Well, like I always say, the sun went up, then it went down, then it rises again. It's a new day. And every time we go through that cosmic cycle, well, you know for damn sure there's a new fake news leftist outrage campaign moving all over social media. And of course, like clockwork, here it is, more leftist gaslighting and fake news. We've seen the same thing hundreds, thousands of friggin' times. We got another snippet, another tightly edited video that supposedly is incredibly damning for Donald Trump's ICE Gestapo. But of course, once you research past the Democrat headlines, and really the clip even in itself, if you have two working frickin' brain cells, if you aren't immediately grasped emotionally, and can actually think without hyperventilating like a blue-haired schizoid, well, you realize the entire narrative is bogus. Let me go ahead and show you the latest fake news outrage campaign. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. Alright folks, so here's the video. Let's just play it actually in isolation, and then we could talk about it.
I'm not touching the car, leave me alone! Look what they're doing! Stop! Document!
That's fine! Back up!
This is my wife! She's having a seizure, they're trying to rip the baby out of her hands! She's having a seizure!
So we've got a family here, and ICE pulled them over, and as you can see, clearly they are not cooperating. Then the husband in question, who gets grabbed by ICE officers, well, he starts convulsing, an extreme seizure, and everybody in the crowd, he's having a seizure, oh my god, it's Donald Trump fascism! And now this video is being posted all over social media as the latest evidence that ICE is acting out of hand. But as per usual, these folks on the left, they put narrative above all else, or they just have zero ability to freaking critically think or engage in even just a little bit of skepticism. Does that look like a legitimate seizure? Of course not. So conveniently timed too, right? Right as he's being arrested, all of a sudden, a medical emergency. Give me a freaking break. DHS actually clarifies the record. Yeah, it was a fake seizure as expected. Here's an actual post from the Department of Homeland Security. They write, during ICE's targeted vehicle stop of Ojeda, Montoya, her child and husband were in the car. The target threw the child into the arms of her husband while he purported to have a medical episode, though refused medical help and displayed absolutely no signs of medical concerns just moments later. Emergency medical personnel on scene found no legitimate medical episode. ICE called 911 and the illegal alien refused any medical care. Agitators attempted to impede the arrest. Fitchburg police responded to the scene to help with crowd control. Yeah, obviously. But the left, of course, in their constant frantic emotional state, just immediately creates a black and white narrative, evil ICE agent abusing this innocent man who's now having a medical episode. Give me a frickin' break. And you know what? It gets even worse when you actually delve into the facts behind the law enforcement operation. Here's the actual context. Agents moved in to arrest a target. The target was the woman in the car, not the husband. Her name is Juliana Milena Ojeda Montoya, and she was charged in August with assault and battery with a dangerous weapon after she allegedly stabbed a coworker twice with scissors and threw a trash can at her. So we've got a violent criminal who's being apprehended here. They refused arrest, attempted to use their child essentially as a shield to stop the arrest, as if that's gonna work. And then when that didn't work, this guy just starts faking a seizure. I mean, such exaggerated movements. I'm pretty sure that's not how a real seizure looks. And yet the left wants you to believe that these people are the victims. Give me a break. And you know what? Even if the guy did have a medical episode, it still doesn't make him the victim. And the way they're using their child as a shield, frankly, it's disgusting. It's indefensible to use your child as a cover. And for a crowd to be around there, escalating the situation, just making matters worse, turning the whole thing into a spectacle, to craft a narrative, to push a political agenda, the whole thing's just disgusting, and it really speaks to the whole environment that's being created by left-wing politics and activism right now. These situations are endless. Either people resisting arrest, or those that are stalking these ICE enforcement operations and causing frickin' chaos on the streets. Here's another example, and actually, it's another gaslighting example. We've got this video all over social media of apparently an innocent woman just on her way to work having her vehicle rammed by ICE agents, and then she gets pulled out of the vehicle and arrested. She's a US citizen. Ooh, poor her.
Get a whole lawsuit, what? Whole lawsuit. run, hit and run. That's a hit and run, hit and run. Weapon, that weapon.
You hit her.
You hit her. You guys hit her. You guys hit her. What's wrong with y'all? Y'all on camera. Leave her alone. She ain't even do shit. Trying to go to work. She's trying to go to work. Oh, what?
Except you could very clearly see that these ICE agents are moving back onto the road, they're going very slow, and her vehicle speeds up and rams into them. And then of course we've got the context, DHS's official statement. They're stating that officers were conducted a targeted arrest when the woman boxed them in with her Mercedes, rammed the agent's vehicle, and then of course violently struggled and resisted arrest. And apparently she had been stalking these ICE agents. Very convenient to pretend to be a bystander after it all, but obviously there's more to the story. And we're seeing these kinds of situations constantly. These ICE agents are dealing with an epidemic of frickin' Karens on the streets, engaging in this wannabe vigilantism on behalf of criminal illegal aliens. Here's another wild situation. We've got this woman driving a Mustang who is supposedly stalking ICE agents, and then once they identify her and start going after her, she floors it and starts swerving through traffic, apparently nearly causing an incident with a school bus.
Door behind you, walk on this one.
Oh.
Oh, it is him.
All right. Hey, Reddish, that Mustang's coming on you pretty fast.
She were up with you.
Yeah, that's a fast little car. She's right behind you now. Hey, wait. Ma'am, you're impeding with the federal investigation. We have you on camera. We actually have news reporters with us in the vehicle. Your case will be referred over to Homeland Security investigations for prosecution. You will be arrested. This is your last and final warning. Hold on a second, guys.
Give me a warning. I have kids.
Give me your license, please.
I'm just
Kylie?
Yes, please. I'm just
You are just, take a deep breath. I want you to pull over right here and go home, okay? Take a deep breath.
I'm shaking.
You may leave. Please turn around. I'm gonna stop traffic for you. Go.
It's out of control and these situations are constant. And of course, this is the culture that these Democrat lies are creating. You got civilians who are being propagandized. They're convinced that they need to stand up, rise as heroes, to resist the ICE Gestapo. Democrats are doing this, and they ought to stop encouraging people to inject themselves into these lawful operations. They ought to tell illegal immigrants, and especially the criminal ones, to not use their children as frickin' props, to not fake medical emergencies, to comply with these ICE agents. But obviously they won't do that because they love the chaos. They love the confusion. They love these videos permeating all over social media, creating these false narratives to continue demonizing these ICE agents, to paint this picture of Republican cruelty and Trump fascism. Meanwhile, these ICE agents continue to do their real job, removing violent offenders from the streets and enforcing immigration law. That's what's happening. And that's, of course, what is purposely being omitted on the left-wing side of the conversation. Ooh, look at the victim. Look at the victim. Oh, he's having a medical episode. They're arresting a woman who stabbed her coworker twice with a knife. That's the freaking headline. That's the story. But if you're on the left, of course, you're living in a complete alternative reality. It's just totally unbelievable. The chaos, the damage that Democrats are causing, the dishonest lengths that they will go to advance their political agenda. It's just unreal. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.